teachers and doctors speaking out.
So I can't even imagine how it would go.
As Florida lawmakers consider lifting vaccine requirements at school. Staying grounded.
You don't have to travel, please don't.
How the weather is preventing post-Thanksgiving travel. On the run.
The investigation is ongoing.
Officials on the lookout for a high school football coach. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving break. I'm Sara Mallorca.
And I'm Brenda Miranda. Today is December 1st, 2025.
Live from the Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami. This is Caplin News.
Florida officials are revising the vaccine mandates in schools. With Governor Ron DeSantis pushing to end the vaccine mandate, teachers and doctors say they're worried for student safety.
Caplin News reporter Rachel Oquendo has more on the teachers and doctors' concerns.
Governor Ron DeSantis plans to make Florida the first state to remove vaccine mandates for schools. Yet, this has caused concern for many teachers and doctors.
Literacy coach Miss Williams has worked at Silver Palms for years.
Governor Ron DeSantis plans to make Florida the first state to remove vaccine mandates for schools. Yet, this has caused concern for many teachers and doctors.
Literacy coach Miss Williams has worked at Silver Palms for years.
Before that role, I was in the classroom for 18 years here at Silver Palms, and prior to that, I worked as a preschool teacher for 4 years.
Second thing, when we come back,
She worries of the potential for the vaccine mandate removal.
Sometimes you have 10 children out in one classroom, and they're vaccinated. So I can't even imagine how it would go if they were not vaccinated. Just from what I see, because I have access to all the classrooms on a daily basis, I know where there's a little outbreak of, we're just talking common cold. So imagine if it's something that's more severe, where children will end up in the hospital for longer, it'll get worse.
What information do you have about Thanksgiving?
Governor DeSantis hopes to make vaccines optional for students, yet pediatricians worry about the increase in outbreaks.
The consequences of not vaccinating in kids is, they're going to be out. You get the measles, This country was free of all those illnesses. Now it's no longer because people are refusing to take it.
Americans save the pilgrims from starving.
Many doctors and teachers worry about the safety of students if the mandate is removed.
You got different people on the right and left and politicizing medicine. Medicine should not be politicized.
When it's something that affects the health, the well-being of a child and the teachers and everyone at the school, it's way different. I don't think that's where we want to be so open to allowing people to have that ability to make that choice.
Yet, the plan still needs to be approved by Florida legislatures once they reconvene in January of 2026. Reporting from Davie, I'm Rachel Oquendo for Caplin News.
Officials from the U.S. and Ukraine met yesterday this time in South Florida to talk about Trump's plan to end the war. Secretary of State Rubio spoke over the weekend at the Shell Bay Golf Club in Hollandale Beach. He said the discussions are delicate, but the goal is to reach a peace agreement that protects Ukraine's independence and ensures its long-term success.
There's more work to be done. This is delicate, it's complicated, there are a lot of moving parts, and obviously there's another party involved here that'll have to be a part of the equation.
The discussion will continue in the coming days as the proposal evolves.
Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro makes his first public appearance in days, putting an end to rumors that he fled the country. Maduro appeared yesterday at a coffee shop near Caracas, Venezuela, moments after President Trump spoke with him on the phone. The speculation began because Maduro, who makes televised appearances frequently, had not been seen in public since Wednesday.
An investigation continued this morning after 4 people were killed and 11 others injured during a mass shooting. This happened happened Saturday near Sacramento. Investigators are searching for a suspect who opened fire at a child's birthday party. Police say it was a targeted attack. During a vigil yesterday, community members said they must come together to prevent violence.
I just hope that this vigil is one of the starting points for people to actually wake up, to get involved as we did today, as the people that spoke, and just holding our people to their words today.
Victims include both juveniles and adults. They were transported to nearby hospitals.
The search for a missing high school coach in Virginia is ongoing. WCYB's Samantha Allen has updates on the fugitives' investigation.
Union High head football coach Travis Turner remains missing. Officials with the Virginia State Police launched a search after family members say he was last seen walking to the woods with a firearm, according to a statement from an attorney for the family. Virginia State Police have not confirmed to News 5 the details pertaining the firearm. Authorities say they obtained warrants for Turner on 5 counts of possession of child pornography and 5 counts of using a computer to solicit a minor. Turner is considered a fugitive.
The investigation is ongoing and additional charges are pending. The Virginia State Police is actively searching for Turner, and we are asking for the public's help in providing any information that may lead to his whereabouts.
Turner is no longer listed in the Union High School staff directory on the school's online website. Despite the circumstances, these young athletes are determined to continue playing.
A bunch of our kids was down at East Side. A bunch of our coaching staff went down. I was down there, and it was great to see them here. And the support from all the communities has been wonderful.
As the search and investigation continues, authorities ask anyone with information to come forward and help bring closure. In Big Stone Gap, Samantha Allen, News 5, WCYB.
Turning now to the holiday travel situation, you're looking at live images from Chicago O'Hare International Airport as millions of people's travel plans are disrupted this morning as winter weather wallops much of the United States during the post-Thanksgiving travel season. Snow and ice are not only making the roads difficult for those driving cars, but they are also delaying flights. Nearly 1,300 flights were canceled on Saturday at Chicago International Airport alone.
We were expecting to hit the flight by 6:30, I think, and now we're looking at about 11:20.
Nearly 2,000 flights across the country were canceled and over 9,000 were delayed. Several cities broke their November snowfall records with over a foot in some areas expected. The Dolphins game had one of the strangest endings at any NFL game this season.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
I'm not just going to go sit somewhere, and drink beer, or I'm not going to go take cruises everywhere. I'm going to go try to help people.
A military veteran here in Florida shows that his commitment to service isn't over yet. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
His days on duty are over, but one veteran here in Florida is still serving his community.
A retired veteran and former coach is committed to giving back to his community.
Reporter Michelle Meredith from WESH News shows us how this 85-year-old came to be a dedicated volunteer.
At Second Harvest, surrounded by thousands of pounds of food, is a volunteer by the name of Harold Sauter, part supervisor, part comedian, and full-time hard worker. You impress us.
Oh, good. I've been around long enough, right? It's time for me to impress somebody. Tell my wife that, though, will you?
Known as Coach, he's 85 years old and could be lounging in his easy chair, but that's not the retired Air Force vet style.
Said, I'm not just going to go sit somewhere, and drink beer, or I'm not going to go take cruises everywhere. I'm going to go try to help people.
Now, they call him Coach because back in the day, he coached women's softball and soccer at a college in Massachusetts, and more recently here in Florida at Celebration High. Coach came to Second Harvest along with his wife Lorna during the pandemic when all the other organizations they volunteered with had closed, and still inspired by the words of President Kennedy when Coach was a junior in college.
This guy named John started talking about not what the country can do for you, but what you can do for the country. And that kind of stuck with me, what he said.
And Coach is stuck on volunteering at Second Harvest. Comes in every Tuesday and Thursday, has logged over 1,300 hours, and is considered the Superman of fellow volunteers and staff members alike.
It's physical work, right? Like you're standing for 3-4 hours at a time, you're moving boxes, you're moving pallets. He's doing all of that twice a week.
And he's Lorna's Superman, but they have been married 57 years. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give your husband?
Probably a 9.
Always room to improve.
Yeah, I give very few people a 10.
But Coach is a 10 by any standard, paying it forward with style, grace, and wisdom well earned. Covering Orange County and Orlando, Michelle Meredith.
The Miami Dolphins keep their win streak alive after a narrow victory against the Saints here at home. Miami running back Devon Achane rushed for 134 yards and scored a touchdown, but it was the defense that really closed this game. The Saints were on the verge of a possible comeback when the improbable happened. On an attempt for a 2-point conversion, Minkah Fitzpatrick intercepted the ball and took it 98 yards to the other end zone for 2 points. After a successful onside kick by the Saints, the defense stopped their last drive for the win. The final score was Dolphins 21, New Orleans 19. Miami will face the New York Jets up north next Sunday at 1 p.m. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every day.
Millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Brenda Miranda.
And I'm Sara Mallorca. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.